Oh, and I forgot to mention this, of course, because I'm a fucking dumbass. I put this in my cool folder, as well as the uh, nostalgic folder. It's just like a short, just over 1 minute video of F-14 Tomcat fighter jets landing. It's just real short. It shows like two of them. Um, I think I may have posted one of in my nostalgia of the launch. You know, the catapult. It was like a triple catapult, so they launched like two, and then launched the third one shortly after. Um, and again, I thought, yeah, you know, the wingman, you know, theory or whatever. Well, not theory, but tactic. You know, it's like, well, should there be four flying around, or I guess they're just gonna, you know, circle around or whatever until they launch one more or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how that works. You know, there are training missions or sorties or whatever they're called. You know, what they do, where they go, you know, this, that, and the other. I don't know. That just sounded kind of funny. What do fighter pilots do after they leave the aircraft carrier? What do they do? Where do they go? um, but yeah, I think that was like late '80s, early '90s, probably kind of in the heyday, because they were writing shit down, you know, like on the board. They might still do that. I've seen, yeah, they either on the board or some sort of. Seems like I saw 12 on TV, um, where they do. They still, you know, it's like when it absolutely has to fucking work. Yes, we use miniature Hot Wheel, you know, little models, you know, little die cast, you know, little airplanes. And okay, these are the ones we have on the ground. Okay, these are the, you know, the yellow ones. These are the green ones. These are the red ones. Okay, we're putting these guys away. Okay, they're parked, you know. And yes, when you absolutely need it to fucking work. Yeah, cables and pulleys, baby. Little blocks with little pictures of fighter pilots. We move them around. Okay, these guys are on the ground. These guys are in the air. Okay. We don't have to represent this. See, these guys got blue, right? So we'll just put them in this box over here. Okay. This little section. These are the F-18s. These are the F-14s. Okay. Okay. That way we ain't got that. Well, I can't log into Instagram, or the thing froze up. Let's get this gentleman here who came prepared. Look, he brought his own tablet. Faggot. And me being me, of course, I think I already said this. It's like, God damn, that's a big iPhone. Oh, I know what that is. I got that same thing on my dash. You're a bitch. But they did actually use it to his credit. Because I saw that and the guy was like, what the fuck is this? What'd you do? He's a tech person. He had to improve on it. You know, had to make it his own, if nothing else. He had to. He simply had to. Fucking big. Oh, I see why your panties are in a wad. Now, Mr. 107 IQ, let's take it a step further. How the fuck do you think I knew that? Huh? Fucking shitbag. Anyway. I'm sorry, what did you say? I should have called him on it. Actually, I said, what'd you say? No, what the word that you used. Did you just say that? I should have, but I didn't. So, just didn't think of it. Just, you know, whatever. You think you're cute? You really are a bottom feeder, Mrs. Butthead. You know that? You really are. Holy shit. And that's just the ones that I happen to see. So, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedledork. Look at them all. And I'm assuming that's just kind of. I mean, obviously, unless you were riding a cock carousel or whatever, which I mean, technically, like I said, we've discussed this, me, myself, and I. For a chick, that's pretty high, especially, well, like I said, year after year. Slow years, fast years, blah, blah, blah. That trip to Vegas where she bagged 5 guys, blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Guys get to do it. It increases their sexual value. He's a player. Chicks want to fuck him. The chick, because, like I said, all the chick has to do to get laid is say, hey, boys. Hi there. What's your name, doofus? Ooh. But, guy has to show that he is the shit, unless, of course, he's in the presence of low-hanging fruit. Easy, sleazy, no, I think she has, do I dare say self-respect? I think she's just sort of a dimwit, whatever. I don't know if she's aware of that shit, that world, right? Red pill, blah, blah, blah. The manosphere, as it's called, even though it's a gay name. It sounds like a gay nightclub, but, which is not my word. I heard that from somebody, I don't know, but, anyway. But she, who knows? But now she's got the baby rabies. Okay, I heard her say it. And I'm assuming she wants the hubby bear that goes along with that. She wants to dream. She wants to dream. She probably looks at her friend and is like, I want what you got. So, but I think she also knows, where she stands. Okay, so my friend is like really attractive, and I'm not. Like I said, she's not ugly. Your mind can't make up your mind. It's the fucking ears. That's the only thing that keeps her in the game. So, well, she did have the plickety-plack shape. And not so much anymore. Never really had the hourglass shape, but, she had an ass. Like I said, no jiggle and wiggle or bounce or anything like that, but last time I saw her, she was shaped like a pear. With little skinny thighs, so it's just... okay. But, I digress. Yes, F-14s. There's a guy I believe, when did they stop using them? Like 2014 or something like that? Yeah. Because I remember I've seen videos where they were like using them in Iraq and stuff, for patrols and stuff, to just like circle the air support or whatever. There's a guy I listen to, I watch, whatever, on YouTube. His name is Ward Carroll. He was a backseater, radio intercept officer, whatever, in an F-14 back in the heydays. His heyday, whatever. Since retired or whatever, doesn't do that no more. He's a smart guy. I like to listen to him talk. I don't remember when I discovered him, if it was before or after I started working for my current company. I think it was before. So I stumbled across him probably 5 or 6 years ago, I'm thinking. There's another guy called Hazard Lee. I think it's spelled Haserdlee, because that's like actually his name, Hazard. So of course they call him Hazard with a Z. He was an F-16 pilot, Air Force, and then switched over to the F-35. Smart guy. Stumbled across him at roughly the same time, I think. And then I would listen to that Growler Jams guy, but I can't stand the way he talks. So there's another dude though. He flew the Greyhound bus or whatever it was called. I might have to shout him out. It was a turbo prop, so it was a jet engine but with a propeller. I'll have to look him up again. Because that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not a fighter jet, so you're not, with your hair on fire, but it's more transferable. Like he could, when he retires from the Navy, he could probably get on with a slurry bomber pilot with the Forest Service or something like that. Easy cheesy. Roughly the same size, configuration of airplane and whatnot. Versus if you're a fighter pilot, it's like, well, shit. You're flying this, the 1-to-1 ratio, aircraft, as far as, thrust and whatnot. And, you're a hotshot booger snot, used to cranking and banking, and now we're going to, you know what I mean? It's just less transferable, in my opinion. Versus like the guys who fly the C-130 Hercules and those big, what was it, the Galaxy, the C-5 Galaxy or whatever, these big cargo planes. Fuck, they get out the fucking military. They go knock on FedEx's door or DHL or whatever. Hey, you looking for fucking pilots? I was a pilot in the military for 10 years or whatever. Take or leave it, bitch. Whoa, 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 yeah, welcome aboard. Shit. So even though, a fighter pilot is like, yeah, you're the hotshot booger snot, man. Woo. F-6, whatever it be, F-16s, Navy pilots, whatever. Versus the boring, clear for takeoff on runway 19er. And you're just like, all right, here we go, wind up, we're rolling. Okay, here we go, rotate, it's just this boring thing. Really? You think flying big heavy airplanes is boring? No, but you know what I'm saying. But, anyway. That's just all I gotta say, baby. I am going to miss not being able to look at my future wife's face. I guess it's over. How are we going to make this work, Cosinabu? I don't know. And SC's got to be devastated. She was like, I was first in line. I had all these big plans to get you to fall in love with me and not move on to my, best friend Farkles and Santa Titties the Ho 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 and Olivia O'Butt is probably like, you know what? I was kind of like skeptical and stuff. I was just like, hey, whatever. But now that the plug has been pulled, I'm kind of, yeah. And Bundle Baby, even her, she's like, fuck. Or, I would assume, right? She's like, whatever. I was kind of really looking forward to sexing him up, though. Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, I guess that's the way that cookie crumbles.